give a little bit of context to where we are. A few months ago, we sat down with Scott Silverman, who is an owner of some of the franchises of 60 Handles, and he presented us with a challenge of some of the decreased revenue and sales that are going on in the 3 stores that he has in the Long Island area. And this esteemed group of individuals has been working for the past 4 days to understand the challenge, to get behind it, and come up with some creative solutions to increase revenue and hopefully increase the bottom line, which is the goal over here. So good luck to you guys, and thank you all for coming.
Okay.
All right. Good afternoon. I'm Ben Ashkenazi.
I'm Alan. I'm Alan Rose.
I'm Isaac Rabin.
My name is Daniel Yomtobian.
I'm David Figueroa.
My name is Ronan Geiser.
Today we're going to be trying to solve the problem. What's the problem? Essentially, the main problem is that the revenue is simply decreasing. And we're going to try to find the solution. Well, what is the solution? The main idea is we want more money. Right? We want more money. Right? You guys get it? More money. How do we get more money?
So, basically, one of our esteemed plans is the delivery plan. So our aim in the delivery plan is basically to implement an efficient delivery system that will help increase and sustain profitability. Our plan is to hire 1 delivery man per store and location, basically to have delivery available in 3 locations, and therefore maximizing net profitability. Our qualifications should have either 1 driver, or should be 3 drivers that have their own vehicle and be self-insured.
So in order to carry out this delivery plan, we plan to hire a delivery man for $17 an hour, for 30 hours a week, between what we research to be peak hours, 12 to 5 p.m. Delivery will take, based on our competitors, Pinkberry, who is also a competing frozen yogurt company, who also delivers frozen yogurt, as well as Pizza Hut, another local fast food sort of restaurant, also employs the delivery mechanism. They also they charge a minimum of $10 an order per as well, and they also deliver out to a 5-mile radius. So just to keep up with our competitors, we would employ the same standards for our delivery man. To further minimize costs, we project to hire a delivery man who has his own fuel-efficient vehicle, which would be approximately 25 miles per gallon. We plan to provide a full tank of gas per vehicle per week. So to break it all down, for each vehicle, we're going to provide a full tank of gas. So calculated, full tank of gas would come out to about $62 for per sedan, and it would contain approximately 450 miles of gas. Being that, once again, based on the research that we conducted for Pizza Hut and Pinkberry, local competitors, local businesses such as Pinkberry, Pizza Hut, as well as other Chinese food restaurants in the same areas of Jericho, Port Washington, and Plainview, deliver out to a 5-mile radius. So based on calculations, being that the average vehicle for fuel-efficient vehicle would have 450 miles on a full tank of gas, we calculated that 90 additional sales will be formed in through the form of deliveries. Now, the way we reach the figure 90 is through averaging out each delivery to be between 3 to 7 miles there and back. So that came out to an average of 5 deliveries, 5 miles. So that's how we got to 90 additional sales. Being that an average delivery would be approximately a 5-mile trip. And being that each delivery would be about a minimum of $10, we project that this would generate an additional $900 of sale per location.
Per day?
No, not per day. Per week.
Per week.
Per week. Delivery man must be self-insured, have their own vehicle. We figured, from speaking personally to one of the Pinkberry distributors, they told me that's one of their policies to always have whoever they hire to be self-insured. Primarily because it would be approximately about $400 to $500 additional payment per month should the company have covered the delivery man insurance. Delivery man will start off working 30 hours a week throughout peak hours, as we previously mentioned. We figure that we'd get a feel for it to see whether, to test its success during the peak hours while the need for a delivery man would be at its highest need. So once we put all the math together, we evaluated delivery costs and net profit. We calculated that a minimum of $2,700 would be yielded from 3 full tanks of gas. That's when you combine, that's 900 from Plainview, 900 from Port Washington, 900 from Jericho. Subtracted by $186, which is a total approximation that it costs to fill up 3 tanks of gas. That figure is based on each vehicle taking $62 to fill up a tank. And then minus another $675, which comes out to the $7.50 an hour that each delivery man would be making working 30 hours a week. That $675 is once again all 3 delivery men combined. Add it all up, we calculated a net profit of $1,892 minimum additional profit per week, which comes out to $7,568 per month, and over $90,000 per year as added revenue just through the delivery system. Our pilot plan to start off the system, or the delivery system, will be that we will hire only 1 delivery boy, only one for one of the 3 locations. We've calculated that the weekly investment in only 1 delivery boy would come out to $287, which would yield us a $631 net profit per week just from 1. The monthly investment would come out to $1,148, which would yield us a $2,523 profit per month. And by investing not even $15,000 a year in 1 delivery man, we seek to gain over double the profit in over $30,000 per year. To break even in reference to the delivery plan, again, this is just based on the pilot plan, one delivery boy for one of the locations. The cost of the weekly investment will come out to $287. So, calculated, we have 1 delivery per hour with $10 minimum sale, which comes out to $300 added up. So in approximately 30 deliveries, which is a third of the projected deliveries that we project to carry out per week, you see that in only a third of the amount we cut even with the delivery plan.
Another solution we had has to do with mobile texting feature. So this is just, I'm going to show you some statistic and some facts. 3 things that people carry most is their keys, their wallet, and their mobile device. Mobile doesn't only mean phone, it also means texting, email, video, and web. We decided that for this certain feature, we're focusing more on the retention, and retention is the new acquisition. Services that are holding customers, young customers, will be those that are going to grow the most. Another statistic here, the brands that are using SMS to get with their customers have a 95% success rate of reaching all the customers that have their smartphone and not smartphone users, just through texting. 90% of the texts that are sent are read within 3 minutes of being delivered.
Alright, so before coming here to Enterprise, I was working in Toronto for the past 4 years, doing mobile marketing for mom and pop shops and different franchises, helping build loyalty programs. So something we found is that building a loyalty program for a franchise and really focusing on it really does generate revenue. What we found of 16 Handles that they do have a loyalty program and do have texting, but it's mostly focused for franchise-wide, for the whole franchise. It doesn't really focus on each specific location. So what we believe is really important is to help build a database of the actual clients coming to your actual venue and being able to connect to them. So once again, these are just normal statistics based on coupon redemptions for SMS compared to traditional coupons, and you just explain the benefits, how you're guaranteed to receive the text, and you can contact them whenever you'd like. So we established a couple of campaigns that we could create for 16 Handles. These campaigns are supposed to initiate actual acquisition of numbers and building a directory of local customers who come to the restaurant. So for example, Nancy, she comes into 16 Handles, she fills up her yogurt, and she's waiting in line to pay at the cashier. what we can do is we can get a short code and create a campaign where they would actually have to guess the weight of the actual yogurt. So this campaign would be, as they're waiting, they text I weigh and they guess the ounce amount, and then they get a text message back, and the cashier, she would check if the actual weight price, like the weight that they texted in, is correct, and you can get maybe a prize or 10% discount, even free yogurt. So this, immediately. So this actually works right now. If you take out your cell phone right now, you can text I weigh and whatever you'd like to the short code, and you receive a message in return.
So you want to try it out?
And the way it would work is they would have, you'd get a standalone system like an iPad, and you'd actually be able to see on the iPad all the text received, and you can gain that information right then and there.
46876.
Yeah.
Invalid number. Text I weigh,
Rona, do you think?
oh, to 468.
Yeah.
46876.
So you text the word I weigh and then you get your estimate, like 5 ounces, 4 ounces.
Gotcha, I got the one.
So we can redeem those points directly through the mobile marketing text messages. The good thing about this is it does not link back to individual franchises, so the cost investment of the complexity of the
46876 was the number to reach when I got an invalid number.
Donna, are we set up or?
Well, I guess it's, did it help you? All right.
We set it up.
Sure, set up.
All right.
So we'll do this.
Either way, what you get, you think you get text message back in return. So this one would have an yeah, you can show. Now this opt-in rate, like I've done campaigns previously before in Toronto.
46786, you got 46876.
Oh, all right. My bad. My mistake. All right. So this would get them to opt in. This one have between 5 to 10% opt-in rate from the customers who are going to the restaurant. Something that's really, really useful is having an iPad mini at a kiosk such as this. And when you go to the cashier, having actual cashiers tell them, would you like to opt into our VIP program? So you can simply put their phone number here, press send, and they'll be part of the mobile program. And this we've seen up to a 20% opt-in rate. So 1 in every 5 customers will opt in. You just have to make sure that you train your actual staff to do so. Right, so similar ads, what's good is I know we've heard that we spoke with Jasper, so we put ads in newspaper also, and have a print, so you can also put the text in actual print ads, local, if you want to gain actual numbers of people nearby. I guess I'll finish the mobile, then go back to signers, okay? Alright, so overall, in regards to creating a mobile program, we didn't get that much statistics about your stores. I think we got Jericho in the summer it's around 600 transactions per day, and then in the winter it's around 200, and you have 3 more stores. Is that correct?
2 of
Oh,
them.
2 more overall. So I believe within 6 months it is possible to get around 20,000 users in the actual database. I have here case studies done in different franchises that create similar loyalty programs with their opt-in rates and actual redemption rates. The stats I went with is probably 20,000 if you have a 5% redemption rate and they do a promotion once every 2 weeks. It could improve profits by 10,000 per month. Right, and
Sure. Scott, I specialize in marketing, especially with point-in user. What we want to do is we want to have a road sign which not lead foot traffic, actually let car traffic directly to your stores. We want to create a 3-mile radius around every single store. We're going to put up that 1 billboard. We're looking at about $16 a month for investment for 1 billboard. But within that 3-mile radius, we want to have about 5 10x16 signage on the side of the road that lead directly every car traffic to your individual stores. We're going to be pointing traffic directly to each initial franchise. We're going to show, even now, we do have even for highway, we also have it on the highway, but the 3-mile radius is not actually for the highway, at least in an urban sprawl environment. So we're basically boosting traffic, especially car traffic, in the 3-mile perimeter. give you an example. This is the 16 handles that we can actually implement on the side of the road. Of course, we have the coupon or the 67876 to register. This is basically what we can create as far as creativity is concerned.
Alright, so this concludes the testing. So we believe in overall we can get around 20% opt-in rate. Something that's good is that you have slow periods in your business. So you have slow seasons and you have slow days. So maybe on Wednesday morning, maybe there's too many children at school, between 10 to 4, it might be a slow period of time. And you notice, when you have a list of numbers, you can send a text blast, and you can offer promotions during certain periods. You can say, come between 10 to 4 and get 15 to 20% off your yogurt. And that should help boost traffic. What's good also with text is when they come and they actually display the actual discount, you will know when which users actually came to your store. So you can measure frequency of your actual customers. So you can know who comes to get yogurt once a week, who comes 3 times a month, and you can create specific campaigns based on these individuals. All right, and now we're going to have David discuss a loyalty.
Hi, what's going on? My name is David Figgerton. I created this crazy idea that you could charge people to be a part of a loyalty program in your specific store, as opposed to having it around all the branches. What do I mean by that? You know how you have keychains, right? Everybody has keys, and everybody has, you know, special like Dwayne Reed things and Panera Bread and all these crazy things that give you points every single month. Well, basically, we're going to do the same thing in all your 3 locations, and they could only be redeemed in only your 3 locations specifically. Now, I did some research on your locations, and I noticed that you already do the cards and the stamps and all that stuff. That's great. I'm not going to take that away. But what I want to add is this card thing that you can put on your keys and charge the customer $16. That's a play off of the 16 candles and handles name. Charge them $16, and they will receive a 10% discount for that entire year of redeeming that card once they actually purchase something. So I did a lot of statistics on that, and I saw that you already give about $100,000 a year in discounts, and this program is specifically destined to not fail. It's foolproof. I accumulated a specific formula that basically demonstrates how this is not, you cannot lose anything at all. So basically this is the general formula right here, profit. You could pass that down. Can you please open that presentation for me?
You'll see this on the screen.
You'll see it on the screen, but I just wanted you to see it for yourself in case you wanted to take it home.
VIP card?
Yes. Can you,
This one right
which one? One on the left. Oh, it's the same thing.
Same one.
I think I'm confused. Okay, so basically, from my knowledge, you have 200 transactions in the wintertime and 600 transactions in the summertime. So you average about a year, 400 transactions. When you multiply that by 365 days, you get 146,000 transactions in 1 year per location. Therefore, you have 438,000 transactions in 3 locations. Pretty amazing, right? Pretty great numbers. If each customer spends, the average price is $5 per cup. If each customer buys 5 cups from you a year, then you have a total of 29,200 customers in that location. Okay? If 10% of these customers sign up to this program, that's 2,920 customers. Can you please move that to the side? You will have a profit of $49,560 per location. Per location. How is that going to happen? Let me rephrase it. So, without the program, 5 times 5 is $25, right? You have 5 people that buy cups, $5 a cup, $25 is simple math. But, imagine buying the cup for $4.50 because you bought the $16 program. So now you get, instead of $5, you get 50 cents off every time you go, but you're only going 5 times. So you're paying $4.50 times 5, which is $22.50, right? Then you add the $16 program that you actually bought, and that's $38.50. So $38.50 is what you're actually getting. You're not getting 25 anymore. So instead of getting $25 for the customer, you're getting $38.50 off the customer. So that's an extra $13.50. Not bad for 2,920 customers. You know what I mean? Now, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. People really take advantage of this program, right? And they go, say for example, 30 times a year, right? They love their yogurt. They love their yogurt, they love your locations. Prices don't change. It's still $5. Numbers change though. If every customer that you have comes to your store 30 times to get 30 cups, to get 1 cup each time, 30 times a year, you're going to have 4,867 customers. Which means 10% of those customers are 487. Which means your revenue is not going to be as high. You're looking at 10 grand. Still, you're not losing anything. Now, what do I need you to invest? All I need is $3,000. I need $1,500 for the cards. When I talk about cards, I don't mean the little crappy cards from Vistaprint. I mean the nice Dwayne Reed, Panera Bread, on the keychain type of cards that is going to be like, I want this card with me. And the best part about it is all I need to get this card is your email address and your birthday. Why do I need those 2 things? Because I'm going to send you emails once a month to not spam you, because we know people hate emails. I personally have email sending to my phone, Living Social, Groupon, like almost every single day, and it's just annoying. I just opt out. If it's once a month, it's more like, what's going on for the newsletter for this month? Do they have any special promotions? Do they have any special things? Why do I need your birthday to sign up? Because I want to give you a free yogurt for your birthday. Now I know you did that already, and I researched that. You do certain locations do that, but it's just a little incentive to have these to accumulate like all these programs together and make one big one. Depending if corporate allow it, depending if there's different buts, but this is a really plausible idea. What I wanted to say. Okay, one more point that I want to make. Imagine you're getting 10% off your yogurt, and you usually get a small yogurt, right? Since you're getting 10% off, isn't that going to incline you to actually buy a bigger yogurt? Think about it. If one yogurt is $5, and the other yogurt is $6, and you're getting a 10% discount, you're gonna get the medium yogurt because you're getting 60 cents off. So you're getting 60 cents off now on the $6 margin, but you still end up getting $5.40 for the sale. It's still a win-win situation. You attract customers, they get money, and you know what? You only invest $3 grand into each location.
3 grand.
3 grand. That's it. 3 grand. $1,500 for the cards, the nice cards, and another $1,500 for the POS program that you can have installed to have this, to have the database for yourself. Now, the specific theorem that I created on the profit, the equation, is like I've been working since till 7 in the morning to figure this thing out. It works. There's no flaws in it. I can guarantee you that. Also, see this small screen. So the bigger size that they get a bigger discount, only 10%. So what I'm trying to do is I really want to implement this idea to have this VIP card specifically for your locations, because we need to make your locations the family locations of the area. We need to make those locations where everybody wants to go because it's family, it's closeness, it's community. It's Long Island. Each location is 20 minutes away from each other, and let's face it, in the school, in the summertime, in the springtime, you're packed because people are coming back from school. In this fall program, you're packed because people are coming back from school. But in the wintertime, in the summertime, people are like, because there's no school, they can't go to school, people go away, it's cold. So with the VIP program, it gives them incentive to come in. And even if they don't come in, you don't lose any money. It's a win-win. Thank you so much. If you have any questions.
In addition to the incentive, I just want to make one final point that David, to touch up on David's point. We did research regarding the audience of the 3 areas and the geographic radius in reference to public schools and different. We project that there would be a minimum of 25% increase in profit compared to the other 9 months of the year, due to the fact that the camps in the summertime tends to be the hottest time of the year with connected to your business, and it's the hottest. Climate-wise, it's the hottest. So we conclude from this that being that tends to be the time of the year that you attract the most customers in-house, meaning into your stores. We figured that the biggest need, and even more so for profitability, we could implement delivery to even further expand that hot time of the year to be able to deliver to camps and anyone else that may be nearby. To expand, to add another additional form of catering out your business.
Thank you, Scott. If I may, just 1 second, I don't want to go back and forth. One idea that I just came up with, like in case you would maybe, because I saw you had like a face like maybe it might work, maybe it might won't. I want to just like convince you even more. If people come into your store, right, and they buy 1 yogurt a day, and then they get like an extra yogurt on top of this one, the VIP, like there's 2 different sides. There's the VIP customers and the regular customers. If the VIP customers decide to buy an extra yogurt that day, as a rate that they already used their discount once, and they're going to get another discount for that 1 yogurt, you have an extra revenue of 13 grand. And
what's your profit on the store? You have 49,560. Where are you getting this from?
okay, good question. So basically, okay, so basically, if they're not in the VIP program, it's $25 income for this specific first model, correct? 5 cups, $5 a cup. Each customer pays $25. We okay so far? Okay. If you're in part of the VIP program, you're no longer paying $5. You're paying $4.50 for the cup because you're getting 10% off the cup. So 5 multiplied by $4.50 is $22.50. Okay? But in order to get into that program, you have to pay $16. So it's $22.50 plus $16. You see the beauty of it? You're getting $38.50.
No, but the program itself,
Right.
the $16 times the amount of customers is only $46,000. So you can't have more profit because of the. You're saying because they're incentivized to buy, you're including the profit from the cups, not just the VIP program itself.
I'm including profit from the VIP program. No, this is strictly the VIP program profit.
But it's $46,000 if you take the 2020 customers times $16.
No, it's. Let me do the calculator to show you. I want to do it on the computer. See that? You guys see that? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you take the 22.50. You add the 16
Why are you taking the $22.50?
because that's how much you're going to be getting anyway. Because they're coming to your store anyway.
Yeah, but the $22.50 is not the added profit. It's the $16, the added profit. I don't understand why you're adding $22.50 to this equation.
Because you're not. Because you're still getting. You're still that money. Well, the number that I'm really adding to the equation is $13.50. Because it's $28.50. No, it's
So if it's $13.50
One
times
second.
the amount of customers that you're adding, that's much less than $49,560.
no. If it's $13.50, and you multiply that by $29.20.
Okay,
That's the
do
number
that.
of customers you have, right? $39,420.
Right. So
Right?
Yeah.
But the extra income, in case they get an extra cup, you will get $49,560.
Okay, so you're including an extra.
1 extra cup per year.
Right. That's if they go with the extra cup. That's completely optional.
Got it.
Okay?
That's it.
That's it.
Here's another number that I think you're way high in, just to
Sure.
throw it out there. 10% of customers opting in to actually pay me to be part of the program. They say a return, even when I do advertising now, somebody looks in the newspaper for a coupon, the return rate's 3%. And that's, they didn't, they pay 25 cents for a newspaper,
Right.
and to come in with it, if you get 3 to 5%, you're doing great.
Okay, well, do you want me to show you how much you would get if you were getting 5%?
You do?
Okay, let's do that. So,
I'm just saying, I think 10 could be aggressive.
so tell me the number you want to use and I'll prove it to you.
3 to 5?
3 to 5?
Yeah.
You want 3 or 5? If you don't use 1. You want to use 4?
Sure.
So this is the
Here,
This is the general algorithm, okay? See how it's 10%, right? We're going to use 4%. So instead of 10, I'm going to change to 0.04. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry. 0.04.
1.04.
Yeah, I did 0.04, sorry. I'm used to a Mac. Okay. 1168, right? You're still generating income. You're not losing anything. This is foolproof. I wouldn't bring it to you if it wasn't foolproof. Either way, you're not losing anything. I don't want you to lose anything. That's the main concern. You're already losing money every year. I don't need to do that. I need you to make money, even if it's $5,000 a month. That's still $5,000 more than what you're making. That's the beauty of it.
That's just from one initial cup. Assuming that the other.
This is just a small, medium, average cup. You understand? It's beautiful. Okay, let me give you something that you can relate to. You have kids, right? I'm assuming you have kids. You have a boy? Any boys?
No, I
No
don't.
boys. Okay. For example, this is going to be a bad scenario, but we're trying to. If anybody has a boy, they like hats. Girls like hats too. Let's put it this way. You ever heard of Lids?
Sure.
Okay. Lids has this program where you buy a card from them, the same kind of loyalty program from them, and you pay $10, $15 for that program, and you get 10% off for the entire year. I did that program. You know how many hats I bought?
One.
Exactly. So I was stumped. I was a schmuck for that. They took my money and they deserve it. Good for them. But now we have to find our own schmucks. You know what I mean? Like so. Any other questions?
Thank you
You
very
like
much for
it?
your time.
Thank you.
very much for your time.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have the point systems, and if y'all have questions, you guys can ask questions.
Scott, if you need the PowerPoint, we'd love to give it to you.
Sure.
Do you guys ever think of marketing on the actual delivery cars that are going out? Once you're doing delivery, throwing some kind of magnets on there, or?
Well, that was another thing I had going back to the delivery. You didn't budget as part of my costs. I got to market. I got to get it out in public that we're doing delivery now. It's going to cost me money to get that.
You wouldn't be able to add it to your code to your existing advertising.
I could.
Just do a wall sign on the stores.
Yeah.
Nothing that would be too costly. Anything simple on the store.
Yeah.
We now have delivery or whatever. But the best way on is I hear that I researched that a lot of the 16 handles they advertise through local newsletters and community. I'm sure you do as well.
I told you,
But also you should add a free delivery with their current advertising. Same cost, and there's nothing extra for that.
The other thing, I don't know where you research it, I'm busy 12 to 5. That's not my good peak times. My peak times are 7 to 9.
Okay, so both, yeah.
Nobody's going to go over 12. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, to
I
school,
mean,
we get a
you can
little
just read
punch.
it tomorrow, but I
Paul
don't know what
Washington,
you want to do.
3:30 to 5.
Speaking of 16 handles corporate, that's the data we got.
Is that right?
It could be the city. It could be a little different.
Yeah, could be.
The hours can be adjusted to whatever you feel are the peak hours. And however you feel, however long you feel is necessary.
Just a quick question. You had this whole mobile app scenario.
Yeah, so.
You didn't, I don't know if you already have a mobile app, but I assume there's some cost to building it up.
This isn't using a mobile app, it's using a mobile SMS. So it's
Oh,
using a
okay.
short code. The benefits of short code, it works with all cell phones.
That's a monthly cost.
It's a monthly cost, but in the States, the price isn't that high. The more members you have, like there's a cost per text, you're looking maybe around 1 or 2 pennies to send a text message. But if you do have like 20,000, your redemption rates, you'll get back your redemption rates. And the good thing about it is you don't have to pay money really to promote newspapers. You should focus promoting the actual venue. So actually having like an iPad there and having them actually opt in, the actual opt-in rate is pretty high.
Okay.
You ever have customer surveys in your 16 channels to see, any suggestions they would have?
We're trying to develop that. When people opt into our rewards card, they get one for, they're offering one for free. They get 20 bonus points to go home, log in, put their email, and then do a whole rating system 1 to 5. How was the restroom? How was the experience? How was the customer? Yeah, so we can capture that stuff.
And you have sugar-free in there and all that, and fat-free, and all those people that are weight conscious.
Yes.
Although you probably want to attract some fat people too, so they're probably really good customers, but.
You ain't getting skinny.
Some other additional minor advertising and marketing techniques that we thought of that you may or may not already employ would involve, do you by any chance already have like a local bulletin up in each store? Like for example, like bulletin,
No, we don't.
community events,
We don't do that.
like that.
Try to keep the store clean.
I mean, this is up to you. You're using the store owner. You could maybe, I was thinking maybe you could probably have like a little like 8x3 or 8x4 type of a wooden oak board with like different notices if, like if there's a lecture going on in the community, if there's a, you know, some kind of a local attraction coming up, like the New York Islanders, you know, they're close by to you. The major sports matches that's next by you.
Once in a while, we'll put up something for
Something
charity.
along those lines, to get involvement from other clients who, you know,
A part of the theme of the franchise, they value like the aesthetics, right? Like that it looks, yeah, because I went to one in the city on 3rd Avenue.
Yeah.
It looked like,
some of them still have like Christmas decorations up, they're like lighting, you know.
Mhm.
Being it's the winter season, the holiday season wasn't too long ago. It's like Santa Claus information, you know, mittens,
Yeah, did they have that up?
menorah, little menorah outside,
Yeah.
lights,
Yeah.
something to possibly use for that as well.
Yeah.
Get the comment on this, or we're just grading? What are we doing here? So you guys.
You can go and comment if you feel appropriate.